Hey everybody, how's it going? We are on the 5th book of the series, The Prince of the Elves. Roll the intro.
Check out stuff, miss.
So with no time wasted, let's see what happens. So we got the book right here, and we all can see Max looking like he's plotting, Trellis on his, and Emily both are on their mission to defeat Max. And we got Vigo, who just joins the fight. And we got like this new demon king, whatever, and we got some battleships. So this is cool. And so yeah, let's see what happens. So the description here says, or synopsis: the enemy grows together. Emily survived the chaos of the Guardian Academy, but Max Griffin has stolen the Mother Stone. With it, the Elf King forges new amulets that will give him the power to invade and destroy the nation of Windsor. Emily and her friends lead the soldiers of the Ciela's Guard in a fight to stop him, but Max stands in their way. And when she seeks information from the voice of her amulet, she discovers that the voice is much more sinister than she ever could have imagined. Oof. Alright. Well, let's see what happens. This is kind of like an endgame type of book, but there's more to it. But anyways, Prince of the Elves. Okay, so here he is. Here we are. We start off with this beautiful castle, beautiful kingdom. And let's see here. Alright. Oh, this is like backstory of Max. Alright, so let's see. You've never heard about the great Earl King? The stories about him are so amazing. Here we go. My dad doesn't let me read stuff like that. He says I need to stay focused on school. He doesn't want me reading anything other than our training animals. But I learn so much when I read stories. The best ones are usually trying to teach us something. That's what he's afraid of. He's scared I won't turn out like him. I'm sure he just wants the best for you. You don't know my dad. He wants what's best for everyone else. Okay, so that's Max's dad. I take it Max performed well during his test. He passed with flying colors. Max and Vigo are the best in their class by a wide margin. Vigo? Wait a minute. Roy, I hope you'll consider letting Max serve on the Guardian Council. I don't often see young stonekeepers with his level of skill. After all, your father was a powerful member of the council himself. With proper guidance, we can help Max be a great leader of our people. We went over this already. Max will follow my path, not my father's. Perhaps for the best. Where are we going, Max? I'm meeting with Lyra. You know what I said about spending time with that family? She's my friend, Dad. Oh, wait, so that location is Ciela's. Okay. Page 4. Okay. I'm happy for you, Max. You seem upset. Something the matter? You haven't heard? My parents were taken by the guard this morning. Looks like a war is about to begin. But your family didn't do anything. This has to be a mistake. I think it's better if you don't come to see me, Max. For both our sakes. Elves declare war. How can you put her family in prison? I need you to understand the gravity of the situation, Max. But they didn't do anything wrong. They're elves, Max. For all we know, they can be spies for the Elf King. They're not spies. To be perfectly honest with you, her family is much safer. Inside your brutal prison. Oh, young Max, okay, trying to escape, to like break them out. They said this was only temporary. This is a betrayal. Years of work helping them build their cities with elf technology, and this is how they repay us? Master Janus, I'm here to get you out. Max, is Lyra okay? She's fine. Stand back. And you and I'll take you to her. Come quietly. Follow me. This way. Alright. Mom, Dad! I won't let them separate us again. I arranged for an airship to take you to Frontiera. From there you can make your way safely into Golfin. Thank you, Max. Bro, okay. How come you... Oh, hold on. Welcome aboard. You coming with us? I should stay and make sure no one comes after you. We can meet in Golfin. Thanks, Max. I'll see you soon. Get them to Frontiera and disappear. Don't stop for anyone, understand? I know what I'm doing, kid. Alright. We've got trouble. Return to the dock and prepare to be boarded. Oh, shit. If you fail to comply, we'll be forced to open fire. What do we do, Captain? What do we do? Oh, shit. Captain. We'll outrun them. Bro, this captain. I mean, I understand. Oh, shit. Damn, bro. Arrow's gone. Max Griffin, you have been sentenced to 50 years in the ice prison of Corthan for aiding in the escape of war prisoners. You will also face trial in prison for your actions leading to the deaths of 4 soldiers. You will also face trial in prison for your actions leading to the death of 4 soldiers. Before we sign you off, do you have any last words? You will all regret this. Get him out of my sight. Damn. The prisoner has escaped. Seal all the entry points and alert the towers. He's wounded. He won't get that far. Oh, shit. So Max escaped the prison. Who knows how long this man has been like there. But he seems all grown up. Bro got the sand hairstyle. Looking like Vegeta. Do you hear it, Max? The sound flooding your ears. That is the sound of your death approaching. How tragic that you have so much you still need to accomplish. We can help each other. Just give me complete control. And I can keep you alive long enough to have your revenge. Your time is running out, Max. The choice is yours. So that's the Stone like negotiating with him. 50 years later. I don't know what you mean by that. Have you been sitting there all night, Logie? The king asked me to keep an eye on you. The sun isn't up yet. Gather the troops. We start early today. Oh, during the 50 years, the stone, revived and like healed up Max, and now he's hiding somewhere in the cold base. So Max is leading the elf tribe, like the soldiers. The king is wrong to put his trust in a traitor, even if he's a stonekeeper. Prince Trellis may have been a weakling, but he remained loyal to the elves. Loyal? Your prince deserted and betrayed all of you. We both know that isn't what really happened, traitor. Brody yanked him. If anyone else has something to say to me, speak now. Otherwise, you can take your complaints directly to the king. My loyalty lies with the nation of the elves. Question me, and I'll answer you with the edge of my sword. What are we going to do, Captain? What any good soldier is supposed to do. We stand our ground, but we're outnumbered. We're here to speak with one of your prisoners. Let us in, and there will be no trouble. Our prisoners do not receive visitors. I'm going to give you a choice. You can play nice and open the door, or you can die, and I'll do it myself. Holy shit. Damn. Hello, old friend. Oh, no. Ain't no way. The dead Elf King. Your Majesty, welcome to the ice prison of Corthan. Tell me about the prisoner. His name is Kronos, a mountain giant, one of the last of his kind. I believe he will prove to be a powerful ally in our fight against the Guardian Council. I would like for him to have a piece of the Mother Stone. As per our agreement, the first Stonekeeper is yours. Okay. Oh shit. You kept me your promise. Alright. And now I expect you to keep yours. Of course I am. I'm yours to command. Orders, sir? Begin our march by taking the city of Frontera. Strike swiftly without mercy. And leave no survivors behind. Okay, back to the future. Okay. No, wait. When it said 50 years later, that's when the part where Max was sitting inside the tent, that's after he went airborne on the last part of the book 4. So, this is very recent. Emily, wait! Okay, they're training right now. Trellis and them. Oh, Emily has matured a lot. That was disappointing, Trellis. I'm going to need you to be better than this, or else we won't stand a chance against the Elf King. Don't worry, I can take care of myself. It's not you I'm worried about, it's everyone else who lives... Oh wait. It's everyone else who lives hang in the bounds of on our actions. I never asked for that responsibility. Okay? But it was given to you by your ancestors regardless of how you feel. It is now your duty to carry on their work. It was the failure of the elves before me that brought me here for Max. Wait, it was the failure of the elves before me that brought me here from Foxman. The last thing I want is to carry on their terrible ways. Then I'll help you take them down. Someday you will both see that there is a lot about your progenitors you do not understand. What's a progenitor? Hold on, let me see how to pronounce it. Sorry guys, I mispronounced it. Progenitor, okay. Someday you will both see that there is a lot about your progenitors you do not understand. What's a progenitor? Wait a minute. You're telling me she survived? Leia or something? Her name? I forgot. Ah, Emily. I'm glad you're here. I found something I think you should see. Who are these people of Ego? Are they ghosts? Not quite. This is how the council records its minutes, and Stonekeepers can access the archives. I've been hearing all night viewing the council's final meetings. It's been interesting seeing what transpired after I left. Did you find out what happened to them? Not yet. But pay careful attention. This final transmission is what I felt you should see. Max. Silas. Oh, young Silas. Well, adult version, but not that young. Vigo, how old are these recordings? The one you're watching is over 50 years old. How is that possible? That would make Max older than my mom. I heard Stonekeepers can travel back in time. Max must have discovered how to do it. Stonekeepers cannot travel through time, but they can enter the void. The void is a dream space built of Stonekeeper memories. It is a place where Stonekeepers can go examine their past and even communicate with one another. Silas Charnin espoused the idea that the void was real, and it could allow you to alter reality. His belief was shadowed by a desire to change the events of his past. Max must have went through some sort of void or some shit. Sometimes personal desires and ambitions can cloud the judgment of even our brightest minds. But what did Silas do that was so wrong? He encouraged young stonekeepers to enter the void. He did this without truly understanding the dangers they would have to face, or the price they might ultimately pay. I would pay any price to fix the mistakes of my ancestors. You don't even know what you're saying. Stay out of this. I do not even know how Max has retained his youth, but I did know him once. He was a student here at the academy. We were classmates. If we are dealing with the same young man I knew back then, our real troubles have only just begun. Hold still. I said hold still. There. You look great. Oh, Karen and Nathan. I look like a waiter, Mom, and it itches. I think you look handsome. You've got nothing to complain about, kid. At least they're not making you wear this goofy helmet. Ready and waiting for him, ma'am. He'll be with you in a moment. If you need anything, just tell the robot people to come look for me, okay? I'll be fine. Love you. Love you too, Mom. I wonder what's happening here. Okay. Commander Naven, I am honored to be in your presence. I can hardly believe our good fortune. Okay, that's a long panel. Can I get your autograph? Sure. I don't see why you want it. I'm not famous or anything. All pilots are famous here. Cielus was known to have the best robot pilots in Aledia. What happened to them? They were executed. When the elves took over the guard, all our pilots were tossed over the edge of the city. Dark times. The elves even tried to dismantle the Colossus program, but we were able to save a few units by smuggling parts down into the mines. We have been rebuilding it ever since. What a marvelous turn of events that you arrived just as we were getting ready to reactivate the Colossus. You were simply destined to be here. And now the fate of our world rests on your shoulders. Ha ha. These people are crazy. Ha, you said it constantly. Whoa, that's huge. Alright. Hey, Bill. The pilots have arrived. Good. We are in need of fresh meat for the war effort. Names, please. My name is Naven, and this is Cogsley. They're shrimpy, but they'll do it. But they'll do. Hold on. Alright. Everything here looks familiar. That's no accident. Silas and I designed his house to emulate the Colossus. So you know, these controls, but they're more responsive. And this mech, unlike the Sharnan house, was built for battle. Let's see what you can do with the real thing. You want to hear something funny, Cosley? I may still be pretty young, and I know there's a lot of left for me to learn. But I think this is it. I think this is what I was meant to do with my life. That wasn't funny at all. By the way, did you notice this? We have a third seat. Are you Nathan Hayes? Yes, that's me. I'm Allison Hunter. I'll be joining you in the new Colossus pilot program. Oh, nice. This is good. Oh, hold on. What is Dougie doing over there? Anyways, guys, my fault. But hey, bro, I'm so glad that the author Kazukibushi did not waste such potential on Allison. She's a very nice character. Anyways, how was I chosen to be a part of this? Honestly, you're the only one here who has been to battle. The rest of us have only trained on a simulator. Well, that's kind of how I got started too. Oh, so they joined some sort of like program or something, but oh shit. Hey, that's my sister. Your sister and Vigo Light are what remains of the Guardian Council. She will need to guide us all into battle. It's a heavy burden for someone her age. Our job will be to provide her with support from the Cielus Guard. Is this the young commander? Naven, this is my dad, Captain Tristan Hunter. Nice to meet you, son. I heard you had some experience out in the field. We're going to need every ounce of it here. I'm ready to help in any way I can. The city of Frontera. It's gone, they left nothing behind. And it appears Max is leading them. Their next move will be to take the city of Lucian. Lucian's army is formidable, but they will be overcome. It will simply be a matter of time before they fall. Then we need to show them that the Guardian Council has returned. But you've seen the state of things here. We're not ready. We'll never be ready. And if we choose to wait, we'll miss our chance to make a difference. We won't be able to do this alone. So we need to help whoever's left to fight back. The least we can do is give them hope. Damn, they've been building like these huge robots. Oh my gosh. Do you know what this means, Rico? What, we're going to war? This means we're going home, and people will know that Cielos really does exist. I can't wait to see the look on everyone's faces. They'll never doubt me again. I think that should be the least of our concerns right now, Enzo. Brother, tell me more about how to access events of the past. There must be a way I can learn to do this. Mastering this ability will take many years, Charles, and is much too dangerous. Listen to the others and heed their warning. Stay away from such dark magic. Why should I listen to them when they don't listen to me? Yo, that's deep. Okay, they are all saluting Emily. The soldiers of the guard are all so young. Are you sure they're ready to fight? We all have to start somewhere. Welcome aboard, Your Highness. Enzo, don't call me that. I'm glad to see you guys. Wouldn't miss this for the world. Not every day you get asked to escort the Guardian Council. Now, where's your little brother? Naven's flying with the other Colossus pilots. It will give them some time to get acquainted. Colossus pilot. Well, what do you know? The little runt's graduated to the big time. He's all grown up. So this is like years after the last council. Do you want me to hold on to Dagno? I can keep him with me in the cabin. That's okay. He won't want to leave his mama's side. Looks like we're flying into cargo class. Stay safe, Cosley. See you in Lucian, Chief. Keep moving and find an open seat. Alright. Okay, and there's everyone boarding their mission. Man. These guys are like so young, yet they're doing something like almost no one in the world is doing. Like, is willing to do. Such brave people. Trellis, at least let the others know. I really feel that you shouldn't do this. Why not, brother? Do you not want to fix our past? We need to understand it before we can repair it. And if something were to go wrong, I want to be able to come help you. Has your dad always put so much trust in you? Yeah, I guess he has. It must be nice to have your dad close by. It makes me feel more confident. He always told me to imagine the kind of person I thought of as a hero, and be that person. I think I want to be like your dad. Okay. Alright, here's Emily's dream again. Okay, Birdie playing chess. You're still waiting for a game? The game has already begun. I'm just waiting for my opponent to make a move. I came here to ask you about Max. Who is he working for and why? The Elf King is a very persuasive individual. His ability to influence others is his greatest weapon against us. The Elf King must have made Max an offer he just couldn't refuse. But Trellis said that the king was dead. I think Max and the king are under the influence of somebody else. Or something else. You suspect that they are being controlled by their stones? Yes, I need you to find out more about them. You're a very smart stonekeeper, Emily. I have no doubt that you will find the answers you seek without help from me. Does Max's stone have a voice? Good luck, young master. Wait! Okay, and we're gonna end it from here. Okay, so that's a lot of information to like digest and whatnot. But let's just see what happens. So we've brought into like the prelogue where basically Max meets his soulmate, who unfortunately died in a plane crash because they were trying to escape Cialis, and that didn't work. So Max was sentenced to 50 years in prison for trying to release war criminals, and essentially the stone that Max was using gave him some sort of like, I don't know, I can't really explain it. So basically, but I don't know, he stayed young for like a very long time. Then later on in the book, he essentially helped the Elf King find this huge monster that is willing to be under command of the Elf King. So the next mission was to destroy this giant city and leave no one behind. Then Emily, Trellis, and the crew are all on a mission to stop that. And then Emily had this dream again with her stone, in which she asks questions about Max regarding if his stone has a voice as well, and what are their like intentions. And after that, that was the conclusion. So yeah, so this is part 1 of the Prince of the Elves. Let's see what happens in the next book, and yeah, stay tuned.